Wow, it's been a long time since we posted a video, but rest assured, we and Sea Venture and the cats are all doing just fine. More on what we've been up to since we last posted the video a little later on. First, let's review quickly where we left off in the last video, which was having completed our 3-day crossing of the Gulf of Alaska. If you'll remember, in the middle of the night on that crossing, we hit something in the night that caused a big vibration in the boat, required us to throttle back and slow down for the balance of the passage. We ended up going all the way to Pavlov Cove and anchored, a place that we've been to before and you've seen in other videos. Since there were so few or actually no bears in Prince William Sound, hardly, we were hoping to see a bear while we were there and, of course, sort out what was going on with the boat. We did some of that stuff there, but, we didn't actually film very much. Sorry about that. We did get the underwater drone out and check out under the boat a little bit, then got the dive gear on and discovered that the port propeller was covered and encased in roots. So it looks like what we hit was a tree stump in the middle of the night during our crossing of the Gulf of Alaska. We then headed south on the eastern shore of Baranof Island to Gut Bay to meet up with some friends, and we're happy to report no vibration, no damage, no problems from hitting the tree stump while crossing the Gulf of Alaska.
On this beautiful sunny day, we are cruising into a new anchorage for us. This is Gut Bay on Baranof Island, south of Red Bluff Bay. So anyway, we have never checked it out before, and we have some friends here, so we're gonna go check in on them and see this anchorage. Looking out the entrance to Gut Bay as we enter in. The inner basin of Gut Bay, where we spent a lovely evening with some friends, and now we're on our way again. Some clouds have come in, but hopefully those are just low clouds for the morning, and we will maybe see some sunshine later today. I was hoping to see these cliffs a little more clearly today, but we can see almost all of them. These granite walls just keep coming. They're just beautiful. Good morning. It is about 5 a.m. and we're leaving Cannery Cove and we're going to work our way, see if we can do a long travel day and make our way to Wrangell. Looks like it's going to be a nice morning today, and hopefully we should have a good cruising across Frederick Sound and on towards Petersburg. Time to head inside, and Barkley's having none of it. Barkley, come on. Come on. Let's go. Cats. Success.
While difficult to see, while crossing Frederick Sound, we encountered a group of seals salmon fishing.
Here they are, the two little kittens in a carrier, in the cart, off the boat, on the way to the vet. Hi, kittens. Oh, now.
What's all that?
What's all this yelling? You guys were fine on the dock. We're just in a car. Oh, now, come on. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a very 5-minute ride. Short ride. Okay, guys? When we returned from the vet, both cats survived. They got their shots. Blake was a difficult one, and Barkley was a trooper. We're done. Yes. Now we can go to Canada. On this rainy afternoon, we're heading out of Wrangell for the last time. It was a fun stop. We got to see a lot of friends, and now we're headed off towards Ketchikan and starting to make our transit south. We're going to head down Zimovia Channel, I believe it is. We're cruising south from Wrangell, and we're approaching Anita Bay. And if I zoom in a bit, maybe you can see there are some gill netters out. There's a gill netting opening, how do I say that? Anyway, going on right now, and they are fishing here in Nita Bay. There's a hatchery back in the back of the bay, and so they're fishing here at the entrance. And a friend of ours is the tender, Martina, the boat you may remember from the shrimping expeditions. They are now a tender, and they're out here taking care of their fishing vessels, getting them ice and offloading their, measuring, weighing, and offloading their fish. So at any rate, that's what's going on right here.
Right, we left Wrangell for the last time. Wrangell's back that way. Mexico's that way with, 100 stops in between. Right now we're only like 10 miles from Wrangell, just going through what I've always called those S-curves that we've reviewed in other videos. So we didn't leave Wrangell till about 3:30 in the afternoon. So we're just trying to get like 5 hours in tonight. A long day tomorrow. We'll stop in Ketchikan in the middle and fuel up before we do our passage south. We're kind of light on fuel. So add some more weight to the boat and be on our way. And then hopefully tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, cross the U.S.-Canadian border and get our permission from Canadian Customs to transit. That means go through Canada, anchor at night, never get off the boat, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, that's about it. I think we've got about, I don't know how far to go, 700 miles, something like that. So it should be mostly, it's mostly inside water. It should mostly be pretty good. And so I got to say something about perspective and how perspectives can change based on your boating experience. For us, crossing the Gulf of Alaska was a new experience, going up to Prince William Sound and back. So across the Gulf of Alaska twice. Feel really good about having accomplished that. It's something very, very few cruising boats do. But now that we've done a 70-hour crossing of the Gulf of Alaska, and we're looking at Dixon entrance going into Canada, and we've got to we have to find a 4-hour window. And that just feels a big relief that we're looking for a 4-hour window, not a 70-hour window. But for now, it's cloudy and a little muggy, but I believe that way we're going to find sunshine. And hopefully by the time we get to Puget Sound, it will no longer be 100 degrees. They've had some really super hot weather, record-setting hot weather, but I think that's starting to pass. So the plan is to keep going. I don't know how much a day, 12, 14, 15 hours a day till we're in Puget Sound, and anchor up in the dark. We're not going to do the inside run in the dark because of the debris and logs in the water, and frankly we need to rest, and we don't have to. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Should be good.
Working our way through the S-curves for the last time as we spin around this buoy over here. And go parallel to the next island and then hang a right before the shoreline approaches. After cruising about 5 hours today out of Wrangell, we are going to work our way to the back of Santa Ana Inlet. And it's an anchorage we haven't been to in a few years, so it'll be fun to check it out again. We are anchored in Santa Ana Inlet. It's about 8:30 p.m. and a lovely evening out. It's time to let the cats have some upstairs time. Right, bud? But what a beautiful view and a lovely evening. I think the last time we were here was a windstorm. So it is really sweet to see it so calm. The cats had a busy day today. They got to go to the vet and get their rabies booster and their other shot they needed. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, they're all up to date. So when we have all the paperwork we need for customs, or for Canadian, customs, I guess. And now the cats are glad they're not at the vet and happy to be back on board, I think. Right?
This is their home. This is their home.
Absolutely.
They don't like being away from the boat.
No, they made that very clear.
Berkeley. Thanks for joining us. In our next episode, we'll continue our transit south as we work our way toward Puget Sound and prepare for our journey on to California and ultimately the Sea of Cortez in Mexico. Until next time, wishing you no wind and flat seas.